Neon lights are breathing soft tonight. Cherry shadows drift in violet skies. City hum turns into lullabies. We're alive, we're alive. Sidewalk pedals in a taxi glow. Wind is whispering secrets we don't know. Glass reflections bending time and space. Your spring face in a crowded place. Traffic sings in a distant haze. Lost in loops of electric days. Every step feels like floating free in this urban symphony. Close your eyes, feel the skyline sway. Colors melt and drift away. Neon blossoms in the air tonight, falling slow in electric light. We're just echoes in a painted dream. You and I in a city spring. Let it spin, let the moment bloom in this endless cosmic room. We don't need to understand, just feel the rhythm in our hands. Billboards flicker like a distant sun. Time dissolves, we become undone. Every heartbeat syncs with sound, floating high but still grounded. Rain on glass like a silver stream, blurring edges of what we've seen. Your reflection next to mine, like a glitch in space and time. Hear the colors calling your name. Nothing here will stay the same. Neon blossoms in the air tonight, falling slow in electric light. We're just echoes in a painted dream. You and I in a city spring. Spin me round in a fractured view, pink and gold and midnight blue. Gravity don't pull us down, we're just waves without a ground. Neon fading into dawn, still I feel you linger on. City blooms inside my mind, spring will never leave behind.
Step into the sun, city waking days begun. Coffee steaming, painted skies, reflections dancing in your eyes. Subway rhythms under feet. Spring is pulsing Soft static in the evening glow. Where do all these feelings go? Streetlights bloom like flowers of fire, pulling us a little higher. Footsteps fading into sound, lost but never really found. Your voice echoes in my head, things we felt but never said. Night unfolds in shades of blue, every path leads back to you. Are we real or just a trace, drifting through a borrowed space? Electric spring mirage we chase, shadows dancing out of place. Touch the light, it slips away, still we follow anyway. In between the dark and bright, we get lost in endless light. Hold my hand, don't let it fade. In this dream we slowly made. City breathing in slow waves, moments bending, never saved. Every second feels surreal, like illusion turned to real. Flicker frames of passing cars, turning into falling stars. You and I dissolve again, somewhere deep within the rain. Feel the silence overflow. There's so much we'll never know. Electric spring mirage we chase, shadows dancing out of place. Touch the light, it slips away, still we follow anyway. Let it break, let it blur. Nothing certain, nothing sure. We're just signals in the night, fading into We rise, we fall, we disappear, but somehow you're still right here. Morning comes but feels the same. Different world, a different name. Still I see your glowing trace in this endless mirrored space. Soft lights flicker on the avenue,
Shadows drift from passing cars like distant half-forgotten stars. Everything feels slightly removed, like a scene that barely moves. Taxi headlights melt like gold. Stories in the glass unfold. Sidewalk whispers fading fast, like moments we don't try to grasp. I walk through echoes of a day. Let the noise just drift away. Every step feels paper thin, like I'm outside the world I'm in. No need to rush, no need to stay. Time dissolves into the gray. Breathing in the city's glow, letting every thought go slow. I'm drifting in a neon bloom, under skies that never move. City breathing soft and slow. I don't need to know. Let the colors wash my mind, leave the heavy things behind. In this quiet, endless room, I dissolve in neon bloom. Coffee steaming, passing trains. Tiny sparks inside my veins. Spring is hiding in the air, but no one really seems to care. Windows glowing, lives inside, like 1,000 separate tides. But tonight I just let go. Watch the silent rivers flow. Footsteps echo down the street, sinking with the distant beat. Every face a fading line, blurring softly out of time. Streetlights hum a lullaby, neon clouds across the sky. I don't ask for where I'll buy, just exist and let it fly. No direction pulling me, just a gentle vacancy, floating where the moment leads, free from all the
floating in. Morning breaks in pastel gray, crowds already on their way, but I'm stuck between the lines of 1,000 other minds. Billboards smiling down at me, selling dreams I'll never need. I just let them blur and fade like a half-remembered day. Every sound turns into waves, pulling me into the haze. Voices blur and overlap, fading into empty gaps. I'm living in a daydream, concrete under soft beams. Walking but I'm not there, floating through the city air. Nothing feels too heavy now. Don't ask me when or how. I'm somewhere in between a thought and a daydream. A thought and a daydream. Traffic lights like lullabies, reflections in 1,000 eyes. Spring is whispering below, through the cracks we never show. Street musicians out of tune, playing songs that end too soon, but somehow it all aligns with the rhythm in my mind. Conversations drift away, words I almost try to say, turning into silent lines, lost between the passing signs. Every corner feels the same, different faces, different names. Still I wander, still I roam, like I've never needed home. Every face just passes by, like clouds across the sky. Nothing really stays too long, just the echo of a song. I'm living in a daydream, concrete under soft beams. Walking but I'm not there, floating through the city air. Nothing feels too heavy now. Don't ask me when or how. I'm somewhere in between a thought and a daydream. A thought and a daydream. Colors stretching intertwined, time dissolves and loses line. Voices echo far away, I forget what I should say. Everything is bending slow, like a river's quiet flow. All I know is I feel light, somewhere deep inside the night. I'm living in a daydream, soft and slow and unseen. City fading into blue, like it never really knew. I don't need to understand, just let go of every plan. Somewhere in the in-between, I become the daydream. Fall into open space, losing track of time and place. Nothing left to chase or see, only this, my daydream. Skyline melting into gold, stories left untold. Breathing in the fading light, softly turning into night. Late afternoon, a gentle spin. The world feels thinner than my skin. Cars move like a quiet stream. Everything feels like a dream. I lean into the passing breeze, let it carry pieces of me. Every sound is stretched and wide, like I'm watching
watching from outside. Nothing's pulling me back down. I just hover above the ground. Time is barely moving on, like a never-ending song. Slow motion skyline, everything's just passing by. No need to hold on tight. I disappear into the light, breathing in the quiet glow, letting all the questions go. In this moment I define a slow motion skyline. Shadows dancing on the walls, echoes in the empty halls. Spring is barely touching here, still I feel it drawing near. Neon signs begin to rise like constellations in disguise. City turning into art, piece by piece and part by part. Windows flicker far away, fragments of another day. Every life a distant flame, burning without a name. I don't try to understand, I just drift without a plan. Let the skyline pull me through into something soft and new. Every second stretch so wide, there's no place to run or hide. Nothing waiting up ahead, only now and what is said. Slow motion skyline, everything's just passing by. No need to hold on tight. I disappear into the light, breathing in the quiet glow, letting all the questions go. In this moment I define a slow motion skyline. Time is bending out of shape, there's nothing left to escape. I don't need to understand, just dissolve into the span. Falling through a silver haze, lost inside these endless days. Slow motion skyline, fading into endless time. City whispers soft and low, telling me to let it go. I become the open air, weightless in the everywhere. In this calm I realign with the slow motion skyline. Drifting past the edge of thought, everything that was is lost. Now there's nothing left to find, only skyline slow and kind.
Soft static in the morning air, a distant hum that's always there. But something in me starts to change, a quiet pull I can't explain. Neon flickers in my tired eyes, endless echoes of 1,000 lives. Concrete breathing under restless feet, city rhythm never skips a beat. Taxi lights like fireflies in rain, every face just passes by again. I was driving windows replace the skyline view. Morning light breaks into something new. Every breath tastes like a softer truth, like I found a missing piece of you. Clouds are painting slow across the blue. Time is stretching into something true. No alarms, no calls, no screens to see. Only who I am and who I'll be. Hear the earth beneath my soul again. Feel the quiet settle in. Every step becomes a sound of healing in the ground. Out of the concrete sky, where the noise can't follow me, I just close my eyes and drift into the trees. Let the silence speak, like a song I used to know. Out of the concrete sky, that's where I let go. Old reflections start to disappear. All the doubts I used to hear fade into the open air, like they were never really there. I was running out of time before, now I don't feel that anymore. Every second stretches wide, like the ocean's gentle tide. When the wind erased my name, I don't need to be the same. Colors melting into open air, voices fading into nowhere. Heartbeat sinking with the ground, lost and finally found. Floating through a golden haze, counting time in softer days. Every thought begins to slow in the place I didn't know. Spinning light behind my eyes, breaking free from old disguise. I don't need to chase the sky, it was here the whole time. Breathe in, breathe out, let the silence pull you down into something deeper now, where you don't have to be loud. Out of the concrete sky, I can finally breathe again. Leave it all behind, let the healing begin. Let the silence speak, like a song I used to know. Out of the concrete sky, that's where I let go. No more shadows in my head, only skies of blue instead. Out of everything I knew, I found something true. Engine hums like a lullaby, golden dust in a painted sky. No map, no plan, just open road. A lighter version of my soul. Windows down, let the wild air in. Dusty roads where my thoughts begin. Radio plays like a distant dream. Nothing here is as it seems. City fades in the rearview glass. All the noise just dissolves at last. Every mile feels like letting go. Every turn takes me somewhere slow. No destination on my mind, just leaving all the rush behind. Every second feels like mine for the first time. On a slow horizon drive, where the colors come alive. I don't need to know the way, I just follow where I sway. Feel the rhythm in the breeze, whispering through open seas. On a slow horizon drive, I remember I'm alive. Golden fields under painted skies, reflections dancing in my eyes. Time unravels shadows in the sun, like it's barely just begun. Mountains call in a distant tone, saying I was never alone. Every heartbeat feels brand new, like the world's been waiting to. No more clocks to tie me down, lost somewhere I can be found, rolling forward without doubt. Let it all out on a slow horizon drive, where the colors come alive. I don't need to know the way, I just follow where I sway. Feel the rhythm in the breeze, whispering through open seas. On a slow horizon drive, I remember I'm alive. Passing shadows fade behind, leaving all I couldn't find. In the rush of crowded days, in the blur of endless haze, now the road just feels like home. Every mile I roam alone, feels like I'm exactly where I was meant to disappear. Spinning lights in my head tonight, everything just feels so right. Melting edges of the past, nothing here was meant to last. Echoes drifting far away, only now is here to stay. Every second feels so right on this never-ending ride. Slow it down, feel the sound of the wheels upon the ground. Every turn, every line feels like freedom in my mind. On a slow horizon drive, where the colors come alive. I don't need to know the way, I just follow where I sway. Feel the rhythm in the breeze, whispering through open seas. On a slow horizon drive, I remember I'm alive. Keep on rolling, don't look back. No more need for what I lack. In the glow of fading light, everything just feels right. A distant breeze, a softer tone, a place that feels like coming home. No words to say, no need to prove, just something gentle in the mood. Far away from the crowded sound, there's a place where I slow down. Petals fall like a quiet song, telling me where I belong. Every step on the forest floor feels like I've been here before, like a memory I misplaced, now returning full of grace. In the hush I finally hear everything I couldn't hear. All the noise begins to fade in the calm I've made.
neon flickers in a tired sky. Breathing in, breathing out, let it slow. Let it slow. Traffic lights flicker in a tired glow. Footsteps echo where the cold winds blow. People rushing like they're chasing time, while I'm tracing shadows in my mind. Coffee steam rising like a quiet prayer. Billboards shouting but I don't care. There's a rhythm hidden in the sound. When the world slows down I finally come around. Taxi wheels humming a lullaby underneath the sleepless city sky. Every second stretching into space, like the night is gently losing pace. I was running through the hours like I'd never lose my way. Now I'm drifting through the silence, let the noise just fade away. I don't need another reason, I don't need another name. Just a moment in the neon where I don't have to explain. Let the neon slow me down, let the colors spin around in the city made of sound. I just wanna feel it now. No more racing through the crowd, no more trying to be loud. In the glow I finally found a way to breathe, a way to drown. Let it wash over my mind, leave the heavy world behind. In the blur of space and time I finally feel aligned. Subway doors close like a heartbeat skip. Time keeps pulling but I loosen my grip. Reflection shifting in the glass, I see 1,000 quiet versions of me. Street musicians playing broken dreams, floating softly through the midnight streams. Every chord just melts into the air like a secret only night can share. Rain falls slow on the avenue, pain and silver on a world so blue. Every drop becomes a gentle sound, pulling all my scattered thoughts back down. I was chasing all the shadows, trying hard to make them stay. Now I'm floating in the moment, let it carry me away. Nothing left to hold too tightly, nothing left I need to prove. Just the rhythm of the city and the freedom just to move. Let the neon slow me down, let the colors spin around in the city made of sound. I just wanna feel it now. No more racing through the crowd, no more trying to be loud. In the glow I finally found a way to breathe, a way to drown. Let the echoes fade to light, let me disappear tonight. In the calm beneath the bright, everything will be alright. Close your eyes, feel the vibration, lose yourself in the sensation. Every heartbeat turns to light in the quiet of the night. We are more than all emotion, more than endless destination. In between the push and pull, there's a space that makes us whole. Let it go, feel it flow. Let the neon slow me down, let the silence wrap around. In the chaos I have found something deeper in the sound. No more running from the day, no more drifting far away.
is a dream. Morning rush like a tidal wave. Everyone's got something left to say. Screens are glowing like a second sun, but I feel like I'm the only one. Walking slower than the moving line, lost between the seconds of time. There's a dream inside this crowded street, where the noise and the silence meet. Shadows dancing on the subway wall. I hear something but I miss the call. Like a whisper through a distant haze, pulling me into a softer phase. I close my eyes just for a while, let the chaos turn to style. Every sound becomes a song, like I've been here all along. Let the moment stretch and bend, like it doesn't need an end. In the blur I start to see a different kind of reality. I'm living in a city in a daydream, floating where the lights all fade clean. Every heartbeat turns surreal, nothing here is what it seems. I'm drifting through a quiet skyline, letting go of all the timelines. In this moment I can breathe, in this dream I can believe. I don't need to understand every shifting grain of sand. I just let it pass me by, like a cloud across the sky. Taxi horns like a distant call echo through the concrete walls, but the rhythm feels so slow to me, like waves upon an endless sea. People burn to a moving frame, faces changing but they stay the same. In this haze I start to find a softer version of my mind. Late reflections in a window pane, mixing truth and something like a dream. Every color starts to melt away into shades of quiet gray. All the tension melts away like it never meant to stay. Every second stretches wide like a universe inside. No direction left to chase, no more need to win the race. In the stillness I can feel something simple, something real. I'm living in a city in a daydream, floating where the lights all fade clean. Every heartbeat turns surreal, nothing here is what it seems. I'm drifting through a quiet skyline, letting go of all the timelines. In this moment I can breathe, in this dream I can believe. Let the noise dissolve in air, leave behind the weight I bear. In this dream I finally see a quieter version of me. Time dissolves into color streams, reality bends at the seams. I don't need to hold it tight, let it fade into the light. Every step becomes a glide through the spaces deep inside, where the world begins to slow, and I finally let it go. Drift, breathe. I'm living in a city in a daydream. Everything is softer than it seems. Every moment gently flows like a river no one knows. I'm floating through the silent skyline, leaving all the weight behind. In this dream I finally find a peaceful state of mind. When I wake I'll still remain somewhere in that softened frame. A city held inside my mind.
becomes a wave, pulling me out from the maze. There's a space beyond the noise, beyond all the scattered voice, where the silence feels alive, and I finally arrive. Silence, breathe, release. Between signals and silence, I no longer feel the quiet. In the stillness I can see a clearer part of me. No more running from the sound, no more spinning all around. In the calm I finally stay, let it slowly fade to gray. In silence I remain, free from every heavy chain, and the city fades away as I gently drift to gray. Street lights flicker in a restless line, midnight hum of a wired skyline, people rushing like waves on glass. Every moment just slips too fast. Taxi headlights blur my eyes. City breath never really dies, but somewhere past the neon glow, there's a place my heart still knows. Through the noise I hear it call, a softer wind beyond it all. Take me down those neon roads to home, where the silence sings in undertones, where the sky is white and time moves slow, far from everything I used to know. Let me drift where the old trees sway, where my worries all just fade away. In the dark I'm
was mine. Billboards fade to open land. Time is slipping through my hands. City dreams begin to fall. Were they ever mine at all? I remember barefoot days, sunlight in a softer haze. No alarms, no endless race, just the wind against my face. Now I see what I became, running circles in a frame. There are echoes in the rearview sky of the days I never said goodbye. Every road bends back in time to a place I thought was mine. Late night drives with windows down, laughing loud in a small town crowd. Every promise felt so real, every moment we could feel. We thought the world was ours to take, every risk was ours to make. But somewhere on this endless road, we lost more than we ever showed. Every shadow, every flame still remembers every name. Spinning colors drifting slow through the places I once know. Voices calling through the haze, lost inside a purple maze. Time dissolves into the blue, every memory feels so true. I'm suspended in between what I was and what I've seen. Mirrors bending, skies unfold, turning silver into gold. Every second multiplies in the rearview of my mind. There are echoes in the rearview sky of the days I never said goodbye. Every road bends back in time to a place I thought was mine. I can feel it in the air tonight, something lost but still inside. Every mile I'm passing by brings me closer to goodbye. Rearview sky begins to fade, but the memories never break. Even when the road runs dry, I still chase that endless sky. Morning breaks without a sound, no more sirens all around, just the wind across the hills and the calm my heart still feels. Footsteps on a narrow trail, every breath a softer tale. Here I'm more than what I became, where the quiet knows my name. No disguise, no part of me. Afternoons in golden shade, every memory gently lay on the breeze that softly flows through the fields and through my soul. I can hear the distant stream like a half-forgotten dream, calling me to simply stay, not to chase it all away. In the stillness I remain, free from every hidden chain. Light bends into shades of green, every color in between, floating in a gentle stream, living in a waking dream. Voices soft like summer rain, calling out my hidden name. I don't need to chase the flame. I am home, I am the same. Shadows fade into the light, every wrong turns into right. Time dissolves without a trace in this quiet, sacred space. Take me back where the quiet still knows my name, where the sky and the earth don't play no games, where the time doesn't rush, doesn't rearrange. Every part of me, let me stay where the rivers slowly flow, where the truth is something simple I can know. In the silence I finally feel the same, where the quiet knows my name.